Imagine running a marathon, the finish line in sight, when suddenly you notice everyone else's track is going downhill while yours is an uphill struggle. This is what gender envy can feel like, an uphill battle in the marathon of life. Today we dive into the heart of a topic that is seldom spoken about, gender envy. We'll talk about its roots, its impact on mental health, and how we can manage it to create healthier societies. When we talk about gender envy, we're referring to a phenomenon where someone longs for the roles, privileges, or perceived advantages linked to another gender. This longing can be mild or profound, and it is experienced by people across the gender spectrum. What does the data tell us? Well, it's pretty staggering. Approximately 19% of individuals, according to a report from the American Psychological Association, experience increased levels of anxiety, depression, and stress because of gender envy. If you do the math, that's nearly 1 in 5 people grappling with this emotional turmoil. Now, onto mental health. Gender envy can lead to feelings of alienation, isolation, and a lack of self-worth. It's like running uphill while everyone else is gliding downhill, leading to profound psychological distress. So what can we do about it? Good question. The first step is recognizing the emotion. Empathy and inclusivity are crucial in managing gender envy on a societal level. Fostering a culture that encourages open conversations about feelings and experiences can help reduce the stigma around gender envy. On an organizational level, there's a lot that can be done too, like emphasizing gender sensitivity training. Businesses that implemented this training saw a 15% decrease in reported instances of gender envy. Creating platforms for open dialogue about gender emotions can also help. Encouraging discussions can demystify the concept of gender envy and help individuals feel seen and heard. We've all heard the saying, knowledge is power, right? Well, with gender envy, understanding is empathy. When we understand what gender envy is, we can begin to empathize with those who experience it and work towards creating a more inclusive society. Let's talk about some strategies to create more inclusive settings. Number 1, promote diversity. Companies that prioritize diversity in their hiring practices reported a 12% decrease in feelings of gender envy among their employees. Number 2, encourage dialogue. Open conversations about gender emotions can help reduce the stigma and promote mutual understanding. Number 3, address gender stereotypes. We need to actively work to challenge and dismantle these stereotypes in our educational institutions and workplaces. In the end, understanding and addressing gender envy is a critical step towards creating more inclusive and empathetic societies. By acknowledging its existence, we can work towards destigmatizing this phenomenon and fostering environments where individuals feel seen, heard, and valued regardless of their gender. The journey towards gender equality is not a zero-sum game, but a collective endeavor where everyone stands to gain. By shedding light on under-discussed concepts like gender envy, we can create a future where diversity is celebrated and empathy is the norm. Until next time, keep the conversation going.